Hi everyone, this is Maria's Budgeting. Welcome back to my channel if you're returning, and welcome if you are new. So today I'm going to be doing my weekly check-in for the 4th week of November. So I'm going to be checking in from the 17th through the 24th. So let's go ahead and get started. I want to say happy Thanksgiving to everyone. I'm currently recording this video on Sunday. Thanksgiving was this past Thursday, so happy Thanksgiving to everyone. I hope that you guys enjoyed your time, whether you do celebrate or you didn't celebrate. I hope you enjoyed your time. So let's go ahead and get started. I already have my trackers filled out. These are from Planner Kate, and then these are from my Olive Blue on Etsy. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. My trackers are filled out. So first I do have restaurants for the 17th, and that was McDonald's, and I got McDonald's for lunch that day, so that cost me $8. And then I also did have to order my shampoo and leave-in conditioner. So I ordered that on Ulta, and that was out of my toiletries sinking fund. That's why I stuffed a little bit more in that sinking fund this paycheck, because I really needed those two products. So that was $41. I did use a $10 off of $50. So that's why it cost me $41. If not, it would be a little bit higher than that. On the 18th, I did get McDonald's again, but actually that McDonald's wasn't for myself on Saturday. I did go drop off some breakfast to my boyfriend, and that was this $7 transaction. So technically I didn't eat out that day. I did eat out, but later on in the day. We did go out that night, and we went to a bar, and then after that we went to Yard House, and our total came out to $66 for, I believe it was 2 appetizers and 2 drinks. I think that was it, unless it was 3 appetizers. I don't really remember right now, but that was $66 coming out of spending. On the 19th and the 20th, I did have a no spend day. So 19th and then 20th. On the 21st, I did use my dates cash envelope for our usual, which is Chick-fil-A is usually where we go. So we got Chick-fil-A that day, and that was a total of $30 for 2 meals and a medium mac and cheese. And then I did get some groceries at Rayleigh's, which were actually just sodas to take to work for Thanksgiving. So that cost me $11. Then I did go to Food School, and I bought some ingredients to make something for work, and that cost me $22. And then I also did go get my eyelashes done that day, and that is coming out of my beauty sinking fund. I did have a free lash set with my eyelash tech, so I gave her a $25 tip. I didn't have to pay for the actual service, so I gave her $25. And I also did go to a Mexican grocery store called La Esperanza, and I did spend $14 there. I went to the bakery though, so I got Mexican bread. I'm gonna just put it on the 22nd, or actually I'm just gonna try to fit it here. Yeah, I'm gonna cover the number, but oh well. On the 22nd, it was a no spend day, along with the 23rd. So 22nd. And then the 23rd as well. Okay, and then the 24th, it was a sinking fund transaction from Amazon, Converse, and Etsy. So the total was $157 for Christmas gifts. So this is coming out of Christmas. I am not going to be unstuffing this amount though, because my Christmas money is in my bank account. I don't have it in cash right now. I just have a $1,000 placeholder, which is not the full amount anymore because I have been spending that money. So that is it for the weekly check-in. I'm going to move on to my weekly check-in spread so we can check in for the week. So I did add money this week, but I don't actually remember the amounts that I added. These wallets are available in my Etsy shop if you guys are interested. The link is going to be down below in the description. So for dates, I added 50. I completely took out my fun and miscellaneous cash envelope. So for next month, I am not going to include those in my weekly check-in spread. I'm just going to completely get rid of that. $100 in gas. And then unbudgeted down here is just a placeholder. I don't actually budget for unbudgeted, but for groceries, it's 20, 40, 60, 80, 120. And then for restaurants, it's 25. And then for spending, I believe it's 100. Yes. Okay. So, oops. 100 here. Okay. So those are my numbers. So we are going to go back and forth for my weekly check-in to my calendar so I can go ahead and check in for my cash envelopes. So first off, I do have dates, and for dates I do have Chick-fil-A for 30. So I spent 30 and I started with 50, so that means that I would have $20 remaining. For fun, it's nothing. For miscellaneous, it's nothing. Moving on to gas, I can actually do that now because I know that I have 0. So I have $100 remaining. And then for groceries, I do have a couple of transactions for groceries. I have transactions here, so 14 for La Esperanza. Then I have Foodsco for 22, and then Rayleigh's for 11, which is 47. If I subtract 120, that is 73 remaining. For restaurants, I believe I have 2 transactions. So I have McDonald's for 8, McDonald's for 7, so that is 15. And I started with 25, so 10 remaining. And then for spending, I have my Yard House transaction for 66. So 66, so that means that I would have 34 remaining. And for unbudgeted, thankfully, didn't have any unbudgeted this week. So all that I should have left over in my calendar should be just my sinking fund transactions, which are these orange stickers here. So it looks like, yeah, everything is checked off except for my sinking fund transactions. I have $100 here, so 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 91, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 100. So I have these $100 up here to make change because I am a credit card user, so I do have to unstuff my cash envelopes. So let's go ahead and start I do have some receipts in my car that I'm going to scan into Fetch. Fetch is an app that you can download to your phone. You can scan receipts to give you points for the receipts, and the points you can go ahead and redeem for gift cards. So I am going to leave my code on the screen and down below in the description box in case you guys are interested in signing up. You will get the points when you scan your first receipt, so just go ahead and keep that in mind. So I'm going to start off with dates. So we should have 50, and I'm going to take 30. So 20 and 30, and I have $20 remaining. Moving on to gas. I should have 100. So 50, 70, 90, 100. Not unstuffing anything because I didn't use anything for the 4th week of November. Moving on to groceries, we are unstuffing 47. So we are going to take 20, 40, 60. And I am going to bring back 13. So we should have 73, 20, 40, 60, 71, 2, 3. Perfect. Moving on to restaurants, we are unstuffing 15. So I'm going to take back a 10. So we're at 10. Sorry, I'm going to take out a 5, bring back a 5. That will give me 10. Spending, we are unstuffing 60, 66. I'm going to take 70. And I'm going to bring back 4. Okay, so we are at 20, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4. 34 in spending. And that is it for my wallet. So I am going to count this money. I'm going to bring out my calculator and I'm going to calculate how much I spent. So that is 30 for dates, 47 for groceries, 15 for restaurants, and 66 for spending, which gives me 158. So I'm going to take out 100 for the change that I brought in. And this should be 158. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 6, 7, 8. So that is perfect. 158 going back to my bank account so I can pay off my credit card. So I am going to move on to my sinking funds. And I'm going to bring out the same amount of money for change. So 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85. And I need more change. I'm going to count again. So 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 100. Okay. So now I'm going to fix this money. There we go. So, I'm going to unstuff my sinking fund. So first, I'll start off in alphabetical order. So first I have beauty. And for beauty, we are unstuffing 25. You guys can probably tell if you watched my November paycheck to stuffing. I have a little bit more money right now. The reason why is because I stuffed $85 for my YouTube paycheck. So, oops. In beauty, we should have 120. So 50, 100, 10, 20. So beauty is done, and I'm going to move on to Christmas, but I'm actually not unstuffing that. I completely forgot because that money is in my bank account. It's in my high yield savings in Capital One, so I don't actually have the cash to unstuff that, but it is digital, so I'm going to go ahead and transfer that money so I can pay off my credit card. I will not check these off, though, until I pay them off. Toiletries, we're unstuffing 41. I believe that's going to give me $4 remaining. 20, 30, 35, 40, 41. So I actually didn't need the change, but better to have it. Okay. So I'm going to take out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, and 100. So I unstuffed 41 and 25. Let me mark off toiletries. So that's 66. So 20, 40, 50, 65, and then 6. So we do have 66. Something that I wanted to do, this is going to go to the side. I'm going to deposit this so I can go ahead and pay off my credit card. So something that I did want to do is I'm going to mark off my transactions first for my sinking funds. And I believe last week I had said that I was going to mark them off and I never did. So I'm going to do that as well. Last week it was only one transaction though. So for boiling crab, which was 37. But I'm going to mark off Ulta and then my eyelashes. But my Christmas gifts, I am not going to mark off yet until I actually pay off that transaction. Something that I did want to do is I cashed out my credit card rewards, which was $22. If you guys watched my my cash envelope and sinking fund stuffing for the second paycheck of November, you guys know that I am doing a savings challenge. So I was actually thinking about stuffing some money into the savings challenge, but I'm actually just going to wait until next week to do that. The month ends perfectly. The month ends on the 30th and then I get paid on the 1st. Well, the month ends on the 30th, which is Thursday, and then I get paid on the 1st, which is the 1st of December. So the month ends perfectly. So I'm actually just going to wait till the 30th so I can go ahead and stuff my saving challenge money. Hopefully I will have money left over. I'm really going to try not to spend much this upcoming week. And if everything goes the way that I want it to, then I will be adding money to my saving challenge, my November saving challenge from my Olive Blue. So that is it for today's video. I hope that you guys enjoy. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.